Welcome to my Dagannoth King's Guide. So I would highly recommend having your house in Fremennik. If you don't though, you can tell it to Camelot and you can follow this red path to get there. After you're there, you will come to the next picture and you can leave your house and follow the blue line to Jarvold. And once you're there, you'll take his ship all the way to Waterbirth Island. At this island, you will follow the red trail all the way to the entrance of the cave. Now that you know how to get there, we're going to go over the three brothers we're going to be fighting, or the kings as they're called. The first one is Dagannoth Supreme. He's going to be the first one you see when you climb down the ladder. He's level 303. He uses range. His hit points level is 255 with a max hit of 30. His weakness is melee, and you can protect from range, but you can only protect from range if Prime is dead. So initially when you go down the ladder, you have to kill Supreme without praying against him. So it's recommended to use something with a good spec, such as a Sardaman Godsword, a Dragon Halberd, Crystal Halberd, something that can kill him quick so you take as little damage as possible. Next up is Dagannoth Rex. He's also level 303. He uses attack style of melee. He has 255 hit points as well. His max hit is only 26 though. And his weakness is magic. He only has like a plus 10 magic defense bonus, so you can hit him in literally any gear you want. The protection prayer is melee, and that's only obviously when Prime is killed because Prime hits super high. But the likelihood of you using protection prayer is only when you're luring him to one of the safe spots, which are all around the map, and I'll definitely show you those once we get there. And the next brother is Dagannoth Prime. He's level 303 as well. He uses an attack style of magic. Has the same hit points at 255, but his max hit is 56. So if you don't pray mage, it's can be pretty bad for you. His weakness is range, and that's why I recommend either a blowpipe, armored crossbow, something with a high damage per second. And the protect from prayer is going to be magic. You have to have magic on when you initially enter, because Prime can hit a 56 with another 56, and you can't really eat that quick. So once you have the rotations down, after you've killed Supreme, after you've killed Rex, then you can pray accordingly to the rest of the bosses. And the final monster we need to worry about is the spinolip. They're level 76 creatures that inhabit around the island that you're going to be on, and they can attack you at random. They use range, magic, and melee. They have a hit point level of 100, max hit of 11. Their weakness is ranged, however, you're going to use Guthans or your Sardaman Godsword to spec on them to heal. So you don't really pray against them because you're going to be praying against one of the Dagannoth Kings at all times anyways. So that's why it's important to have a high defensive stat, and that can come from a Dragon Fire Shield and Barrel Armor. Alrighty, so this is how you get to DKs from the entrance on the island. I'm going to show you how to do it on here so you guys can get a visual before you see me run through it on character. So here's the entrance to the tunnel. You're going to drop down. You're going to run over here with your partner. One of you is going to stand on each pillar, and it's going to unlock this door. From this door, you can protect magic if you want to. It's not necessary, but if you're lower level, you might want to do that. Run up to here, and there's going to be a little crevice in the wall you can hide in. Weld your rune thrown axe and make sure the special attack's on, and you're going to aim for this pillar right here with the purple arrow. You're going to hit that, and it's going to rebound and hit this one right here to allow you to pass and go down the ladder. Make sure your protect from magic's on, and you drink in your stand pot. Drop down, go through here, drop down, use protect magic. You're going to climb up to this level. You don't need to use protect from melee as you run through so quickly that the rock crabs can't really attack you. But if you're low level, once again, you can definitely throw it on. Run over to here, drop down with protect magic. Don't use this ladder. Continue running this way, and you'll see this one, which you need to have protect magic for the next 3 phases. So equip protect magic, drop down. You're going to come up, and you're going to end up over here. And it's just a quick little drop down here. Protect magic is still on. You're going to go up, and there's rock crabs. If you don't have the stand pot, I would recommend walking through this one with protect melee on. Drop down with protect magic. Run over through here. Protect range. My bad. Up, protect range. Drop down with protect from melee on. Run around, and you can drop into here. Now this looks like this with a big ass lobster. You can hide behind the ladder and recharge your energy if you need to. If you have a stand pot, I just keep running. and we'll go back to here. Continue to run through this zigzag. Halfway down this hill, you need to put on Protect from Magic because there's wall sockies that will hurl magic. I think they're like water blasts, but they hit really high. So you'll run down the hill, equip Protect Magic, and you'll end up at the ladder. And you can peek. There's a peek option, and if you peek and there's someone there, run up here, and there's a little pillar, a stalactite, or whatever those are. You can hide behind it in Hop Worlds. So that's how you get there. Now let's go on to what the room actually looks like. So as you make your way down here, once you get through that big maze, you're going to come to this room. And this is where the Dagannoth Kings are. Green, Dagannoth Supreme. He's going to be the first one you kill. The blue, Dagannoth Rex. He's the second one you kill. And then the third one is Dagannoth Prime. And these circles represent their kill zone, I guess you could say. Supreme hangs out by the ladder. Prime can hit you from the ladder, but he tends to walk around up here most of the time. And Rex is kind of just, trying to walk basically over here. The yellow things are spinlop locations that can pop up around the map. They can happen anywhere. There can be 2 at the same spot. There can be 5 next to each other. They're just random. This is what the fighting arena type thing looks like. Alright, so let's get started with the gear up. Let's look at our stats here. So this cape, it's the Mage Training Arena cape. It's got a 10 magic defense bonus, which may come in handy if you don't have any other cape to use. If you do, I would. This is the second best cape. It's the Legends cape with a 7 defense bonus. A skill cape has 9, and then the best one in my opinion is the fire cape. So if you have one of those, that's what I would wear. Shield. Defender, you can see there's plus melee strength, but other than that, there's no real bonuses. So I would highly recommend using something else against that. The Granite Shield's really cheap, about 40k, and it's got pretty good defensive bonuses. If you can't afford it, Dragonfire Shield's obviously the best. Let's go with the Amulet. I would say an Amulet Glory. If you can't afford a Fury, it has pretty good stats overall, some good prayer, I think, right? Yeah, about 3 prayer. And then Fury's obviously the best. For the helm, if you have the Slayer helm and you're on task, obviously use that. You get plus 15 to all styles if it's imbued. If you don't, Varroc's helm has a good plus 3 prayer bonus to it. Boots, Dragon Boots, I mean, they're cheap. They have some melee strength with them, but I would recommend Bandos because they have a really good range defense bonus. Going on from there, I would recommend the Varroc's Plate Skirt. It's got crazy good bonuses and plus prayer. If you can't afford that, Guthan's Chain Skirt, similar bonuses, not as much prayer. For the top, you can use a Dragonhide top. I just have this in my inventory. It's going to have some good mage bonus and stuff, but I would obviously recommend Carol's as it's got better bonuses. For the ring, I use an Archer's Ring imbued because it's my lowest skill, and I feel like it's going to help me the most. As far as gloves go, you can wear Vambraces, any rune gloves. Obviously, Barrow's going to be the best. I don't even have the other ones, so that's what I use. Abyssal Tentacles, better than the Whip. You all know that. And so this is my setup. That's what I wear. My spec weapon is going to be my God Sword, and it's going to heal me, obviously. And the Dragon Halberd's also a great spec weapon. This is going to be used for Prime, and this is for Rex. If you do have Guthans, you can take that with you if you don't have the Sarah God Sword. And for that setup, I'd recommend wearing this right there. That's what I would wear. You can take this if you want a better prayer bonus, but it's just going to take up a slot. So I would go with this, and just take the Guthan Spear and the Guthan's Body. So that's the gear up, and let's meet you at the caves. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention, there's a Ring of Life. If you're new, maybe something you want to take instead of this, because it can save you when you mess up, which is bound to happen, so don't freak out about it. So this is the Guthan setup. This is what I would bring. This is my spear, Plate Body Spear. Those for the ranging part. This is my spec if you don't have an SGS. And then the mage part. I'd bring 9 brews, 5 super restores, 2 Sandfew serums, 3 prayer pots, as sometimes you don't need to brew, but you need prayer, so you might why waste it. A stand pot, some rune throne axes, a house telly. So that is the Guthan setup. And I'll be right back with the setup I use. Now, there isn't really much of a difference. I take an extra brew, so I'll take 10 brews. I take 4 Sandfew serums because they act as super anti-poison and super restore. They're expensive, but they're very useful. 4 super restores, 3 pea pots, stem pot, and throw axe. So I mean, it hasn't really changed that much. I have my God Sword, Varroc's Plate Skirt, Varroc's Helm. Those are really the only differences that changed. So now let's get there, and I'll speed up how I get there, but you'll see how I get it through the caves as you saw previously. Alright, so now we're running through. Here's the pillars I was telling you about. I gotta stand on one, and B Saunders stands on the other, and bam, we're through. Alright, here's the tricky little spot. So these are the 3 doors. Click on that, make sure the special's on, and click here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Reweld the whip, drop that, go up. And going up is just so I can take a drink of Stam Pot, which saves us an inventory spot. So he's gonna give me one, take it, drink it, trade it, go, bop it, twist it, go. Put on mage, drop down. Damn it, I went on. Play, and there's the peek option. Make sure you do that because you want to know who's in there, and there's probably some. Yeah. So if that's something, we'll show you the safe spot up here. Turn off your prayers now, and you just stand right here. And this is the stalactite, and now you can hop worlds. And now that you find the world, you're gonna see no adventurers inside, and we are clear to go once he gets his butt over here. All right, so put on mage, and let's go down the ladder. So this is a pretty good spawn. So Supreme is right here. So we're gonna spec him and finish him off real quick. Those are good specs. Ooh, am I getting? Probably that Ellie ain't working so good, huh? Wow. Okay. So yeah, we'll finish him off, and then there's Rex over here. You know how he stays over to the southeast. My bad. All right, so he's dead. So now let's equip this. Hit him. Bring him back here. There's so many safe spots to hit him. Okay, well, that's not working so well, but okay, here we go. So we stand here for 1 tick, move over here, bam. Now he can't hit us, and Prime's the only one that's on us, so we're not gonna get hit. So you're gonna finish him off, and once you finish him off, then you're gonna go kill Prime, and you're gonna stay over here to the north, and that's gonna keep you out of Supreme's range when he decides to come back. So equip this. Oh, that's not good. Okay, whatever. All right, let's run this way, and you start blow piping him. So see how I got poisoned. So Amphistrium's going to heal it, but it's also going to heal my stats if they get lowered. So I'm going to drink a dose, I'm going to drink another dose to heal up above, and I'm going to use this so I don't waste supplies. Alright, and we're going to finish him off now. And that's how you kill all 3. Now back over to here, and we're going to kill Supreme when he comes back. So let's get Rex over here. I'm going to show you another safe spot for him. So as you're luring him, you see how it gets darker right here? Now that he's in this dark spot, you can run this way and he won't hit you. So he gets stuck right here. He also will get stuck if you stand here. He'll get stuck out here because he takes up, I think it's 6 spaces at a weird angle, like a rectangle. So he gets stuck on any corner really. He can get stuck anywhere. So there's another one over here. If you lure him down to right here, you can stand over here. He'll get stuck right there, and you'll be able to kill him easily. You can also stand right here, and he will get stuck right there. And last but not least, the notable drops from Dagannoth Kings. Berserker Ring, Warrior Ring, all can be gotten from Rex. He also can drop the Dragon Axe. Archer's Ring and Circle will be from Supreme. The Seer's Ring, Mud Battle Staff, Dragon Axe can all be dropped from Prime. The Supreme can also drop a Dragon Axe. Any of them can drop Dragon Axes. Well, those are the notable drops. Looking at about 4 mil, about 300k, 3.3 mil, 300k, 175k, 130k, and about 45k. So these are the drops. I hope this guide helped you guys out. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know what I can do to improve it so that I can, do that. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have good luck at DKs.